Hi, this is Parish President Cynthia Sheng. Today is Monday, January 3rd, 2021. I hope everybody had an incredible holiday season and an incredible new year. We're all hoping for a much better 2022. I think that is the hope that is shared around the world. I just thought I would update you. We just got the numbers a little while ago and just give you an update on what's going on in Jefferson Parish. Since we just got the numbers in, and just to make sure everybody understands the resources that we have in the community and what we've been doing, even though it's been, through the holidays. So today's numbers just came out for Jefferson Parish. It's 4,461 cases, which is an incredible amount of cases. But remember, they took off some time over this holiday weekend, so this is the number since last Thursday. That gives us a 7-day average of over 1,000 cases, 1,080 cases, so still very high. 31% positivity rate. And then in terms of vaccines, we as a parish have been, fairly keeping up on par with national numbers. So we've had about 62% of our population that's eligible complete the vaccine series. So that is good. So where we are now is, since mid-December, we started seeing these numbers come up very quickly. I don't think there's any of us who have had have not been affected by this, whether it's, you or your family. So many people who were planning family gatherings had people who couldn't come because they had symptoms or they were positive or exposure. We certainly saw that activity, as we often do, at our testing. So over the holidays, especially coming out of Christmas, we saw this coming. I want to commend our staff who worked over the holidays to try to get additional testing sites ramped up coming into this time. We were all ready to work and the resources were there. What we were limited with was the amount of testing availability. Obviously, many of you went to the drugstores, they ran out, so the demand was clearly on the community centers. And so we took the mode of, if the tests are there and we can get somebody to administer the test, we would set it up. So I want to just make sure everybody knows where we are now. So in terms of vaccines and testing, it's at one location, Alario Center. You can get your vaccine and testing Monday through Saturday. Now, 8 to 4 is the amount of time, the times that we're publishing, but it's going to go, especially in this next couple weeks, testing's only going to be there until supplies last. So I would suggest that you get there early. We're going to have to close, as of right now, we had to close both sites today. So that is for vaccines and testing is at the Alario Center. And then Bright Playground, we have testing only, and that was incredibly busy over the holidays. We had to snake that line through the neighborhood, as many of you know. So Bright Playground is run by AccuReference. That's Monday through Friday. Again, the published time is 9 to 4, but it's going to only stay open until supplies last. Again, like today, we've already closed because we ran out of tests. In terms of going back to the vaccines and the boosters, remember, boosters are allowed if you took Pfizer after 6 months since your last dose and you're over 16 years old. Moderna if it's been 6 months since your last dose and you're over 16 years old. And Johnson & Johnson if it's after 2 months since that first dose and you're over 16 years old. Now, we're being told that the testing results are going to take 3 to 4 days at both the Alario Center, which is run by Louisiana National Guard through LDH as well, and at Bright, which is run by AccuReference. They're both telling us it's about a 3 to 4 day turnaround for these test results, and we're trying to work that through. We know many people, we're getting called by many constituents that they're still waiting for their test results. So that's sort of the update. Now, we know the testing demand is still there, and we are working right now to open another site that we will be able to announce later this week. So stay tuned for us. We're working on that now. We don't want to announce it until we know everything's in place, but we know the demand for testing is out there right now, and we are working to try to take that pressure off with announcing an additional site later this week. So just a quick COVID update as we start this year. We're all, again, hoping for a very different year. The good thing is that I know plenty of people who have had COVID. I personally don't know anyone who was seriously ill or in the hospital. That is probably different from everybody, but that is a much different situation than where we were last year at this time. So I know it's tiring. I know we're all exhausted from this, but let's just push through, and we're all hoping for a different 2022. And let's keep in a good frame of mind and still be vigilant against this disease. We are very much into a very high surge right now. Let's still be mindful and be careful. Okay? Happy New Year, everyone.